Okay, so I got a pretty good response to my first video, and lots of people are asking me where to start. And the biggest thing I see people doing is just overthinking this shit. Like, it's really not that complicated. Like, for some reason, people have this notion about business that you need to come up with some unique idea, a new product, some revolutionary invention to, like, actually be successful and differentiate yourself. But here's the thing. The vast majority of us, me included, are not trying to be billionaires and trillionaires. Like, yes, if you want to be a billionaire, if you want to be a trillionaire, you have to build some unique shit. You have to build the next Google, the next iPhone, the next PlayStation, whatever the case may be, because that's the only way you're going to create enough value to reach those levels of valuations and that level of money. But we're not trying to do that because you don't need $1 billion to live a fulfilling life and live a life of freedom, quit your 9 to 5, do whatever the fuck you want to do. You, in reality, I bet you'd be very happy if you could just replace your 9 to 5 income with a business, and better yet, maybe even increase it over time and be successful with that. So right here, I have a product. I guarantee you, most of you are looking at this product and think this packaging looks ugly, like it just looks basic, it looks average, and you will never guess like the numbers a product like this can do. Okay, because what is this? It's a basic probiotic and like menopause supplement. How many of these supplements do you think exist? Like if I just go to Amazon, women's menopause, probiotics, whatever. Look how many show up. There's literally hundreds of companies all selling the same fucking exact shit. And here's the thing. A perfectly reasonable business model, especially for a beginner, is like, oh, I see somebody else making money with that. Like, I'll just do that too. You can do that easily and get started with your business because most of the time at these lower levels of business, the differentiator isn't really your product, is more so your sales, your marketing, your branding, and especially your advertising. Like, I'll just give you an example. Pro Vitalize. I showed you this basic ass packaging, you would never guess the numbers it does. On Amazon alone, this past month, they've sold 20,000 units. 20,000 units. And like that's not even including like they also sold a 2 pack. They sold 3K of those, a 3 pack. They sold 5K 3 packs. So like conservatively, they're probably selling like what 30,000, probably more than 30,000 units of this per month for an average of $50. And I know from experience that like Amazon's fees, like Amazon will charge them about $12, and then a product like this on the high end to like make cost around $5. So 50 minus 12, that's 38 minus 5, it's $33. $33 in profit times 30,000, right? You do the math. They're making nearly $1 million a month in profit just on Amazon on just this one product, right? And the reason they're able to do this, I can speak from experience, is because they're really, really good at ads and like advertising, basically at marketing and sales. That's the core skill you really need at this lower level of business, and like it's the main skill that's gonna allow you to create enough value to like make enough money and do what you want to do with your life. Like just to give you like just to show you guys like why this product is outselling all the other ones. It's not because of the branding, it's not because of the packaging, it's because of their ads. If you go up and look at their product on Facebook ads, they're running thousands of ads. And if you look at their ads, they're just hitting all. I'm not going to go into like the technical details of the ads, but the point, what makes these ads so good is that they speak exactly who they're trying to sell to, which in this case is women that are dealing with issues like menopause, joint pain, etc. And if I go like, just hypothetically, if I go click on one of their links, look, sleep on your side again in 90 days or it's free. So they're speaking to what I assume is a very large market, which is like women, older women with joint pain. And here they go. They just sell them on this page, blah, blah, blah. This is like just convincing them to sell them. They're speaking directly to their customer. Try to put all those now. And here's their offer. 1 bottle for 53, 3 bottles for 120, and 2 bottles for 60. So like I can tell you from experience that if like the Amazon orders that they're getting is really just the icing on top. Like that's just a small portion of how much money they're making. Because in reality, like I can tell you, like what happens is that you advertise on Facebook or Instagram, and then lots of people don't trust like a sketchy website they've never bought from, don't trust like a new company they never heard from, but they do like trust Amazon and they have Prime and they want free shipping, blah blah blah. So they'll go look up this, so they'll see an ad for this, but they'll go look it up on Amazon and buy it there. But the vast majority of people are actually buying on their website after seeing the ad. So if they're doing like hypothetically like $1 million in profit on Amazon, or like 30,000 units sold, they're probably selling close to like 100,000 units, if not more, and that's conservative estimate from on their website and their Facebook ads. So this basic ass product, just because they know how to sell and create landing pages and speak directly to their customer, has a business that probably generates like somewhere between like $5 million in profit per month, right? And this is like, once you understand, this is just one product, and this is just one supplement. like the world of e-commerce and like making money on the internet is honestly endless. Like there's people making money selling fucking everything. It's just a matter of getting in there, getting a product, finding something that's working, and you selling it and learning how to sell and market it yourself. And I'm not going to make it seem like I'm making it sound really simple right now, like, oh, just make ads and like send them to landing page and list your product on Amazon and then you'll be a fucking millionaire. That's not true. It's simple, but it's not easy, because the reality is like, think about every time you go on Instagram. When's the last time you bought something from an ad, or even watched more than like 10 seconds of that? Probably not, because most ads fucking suck, and it's really hard to get people's attention, especially for an ad, and to buy something like off an ad. So, but the thing is, it is hard to learn, but is like there's no other skill that's probably more worth your while, right? Because if you can find an ad that allows you to sell things profitably, it's like the closest thing in the world to like a money printer, right? Because if I can spend, like, let's say, like, for example, I spend like $5,000 a day on ads, but I know I'm going to get 10K back. Like, that is like that is a skill that once you have it, you're able to just print money on a daily basis just by selling products and running ads. Right. So the point is that like, if you're just stuck and don't really know where to start, like, you're already overthinking it. Just go on Amazon, go on TikTok Shop, go wherever the fuck you want. Look for a product that's doing well, see how they're selling it. Like, what problem are they solving? Like, for here, the problem is like joint pain and menopause, you know? But there's tons of problems that people are trying to solve and have been trying to solve for like literally since the beginning of time. Like core human desires. People want to lose weight, guys want to gain muscle, girls want to look pretty, people want like longer hair, people want nice skin. There's endless problems you can solve, and they can solve them in endless ways, not just supplements. There's other things too, right? So stop overthinking it. Just pick a product and start learning ads, because that's going to be the hardest part. But once you do, I promise you, if you get good at it, like, you'll find a way to become a millionaire.